week we leave the Sombra and we end up going down the St. Quentin, heading on our way to Amiens, and we also pick up our good friends Mark and Linley. At the moment we're just travelling down the canal towards Fagner, but there is all these beautiful big lakes all beside us, which are all full for fishing. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually quite stunning. But we're back into weed again, but it's very, very clear, which is what the weed does, obviously. So it's just after lunchtime and we have made it to Fagner or something, and we're going to drive or cycle into town to see if we can find our Amazon lockbox, so we can order our plumbing part that we need. We are cycling into town and we just come across this big barge that's being loaded. Quite cool. Looks like just gravel. Oh. See, it's coming through on conveyor belts and then getting loaded into the boat. This is just a little boat compared to some of the ones that we were passing. This is like half the size. So this is an example of one full and one empty. So you can see how much is under the water when they're going along. So we have ridden in to find a Amazon lockbox, which was quite a lovely ride, and we found this weird little supermarket, but it's closed till 2, so we thought we'd get some lunch, and there's pretty much nothing around, but we found a Chinese or Asian restaurant. We don't know what it is, but we're the only ones here, and it's quite tricky working out the menu because it's French, but it's not French. It's quite complicated, but it's all good. Had a lovely lunch with this in this restaurant. The owners, their son has married a Kiwi girl. It was really lovely. A great little brocante, or big brocante shop, and bought a pile of stuff. Very cool. Well, this morning has been a little bit disappointing. We decided we know we need to get diesel, and we saw that in the book it says diesel, power, water, everything here. There is no water, there is no power, and the local petrol station will not accept our card because it's all automatic. So we're a little bit frustrated, is the word, and we've tried all sorts of different things, couldn't get it to work. So we're going to have to keep going. There's nowhere else that's got a petrol station that's as close to the canal as possible as this is, which is a real shame, but we'll carry on today to Shawnee, and hopefully we'll be able to get some diesel there. So we are just coming to the very end of the Sombra, and to our right is the St. Quentin North, and to the left is St. Quentin South, and we are going south. We would have liked to have gone north because there's a little canal that cuts across, but that's been closed, so we can't go that way. So we're going to go down and then back up again to get to Amiens. This is our first lock, and it's a big double lock, so you've got to work out which one they want you to go down. It's all a little bit intimidating because you're surrounded by these great big boats. Here we are at Shawnee. Very nice port, very well kept, very tidy, lovely showers and washing machines, power and water, Really nice port, very helpful Capitan. Doesn't speak a lot of English, but he's very nice. And I think it was about, I paid €92, but that's for 4 nights, but that's including washing machines, 5 washers and dryers and bits and pieces. So really good. Just got back from a lovely ride into town, and I'd have to say that it's really nice here. The town is alive, and there's gardens, and all the posts have got flowers on them. It's just really, really pretty. We went to a little bricant and bought a couple of things, and then we went to a little pub and had a beer because it was pretty warm. And we've been waiting on our Amazon locker for our plumbing gear, and that has arrived, and we managed to pick it up, which was great. So yeah, really good day, and lovely place, lovely place. It's a lovely warm day today, and we are still in port in Shawnee and doing a few jobs. Tony's been doing the plumbing, getting our shower pump filters sorted, and they're all good, which is brilliant. And just a couple of other little jobs. I'm doing washing and done the editing, put the video up for the day. But it's getting warmer and warmer, and so Tony's just washing the boat, putting water all over the boat just to cool us down, because we don't have air conditioning. We just have one fan, that's all we've got. Just has to cool it down a little bit.
So this is Amber doing a pattern for her marvellous cover that she's doing for this winter.
Because we were quoted $10,000 to get one made, and we thought, we're not spending that much money, we'll make one. So we're using our old cover to make a pattern, and then I'm going to get I've bought a metre of material to test it, and it looks good. So then I'm order the material. So it should cost us around about $1,000, I reckon. Tony's been doing little test samples on the fabric that we had with our clips from last year. These clip on here, and then we can pull the boat rope through, or bungee, and that all works. We've worked out how to do that nice and simply this time, but we're just making sure we've got enough of these clips. So the last couple of days have been pretty busy. We've been trying to get our new cover sort of slightly organised in my head, how I'm going to make it. And Mark and Linley arrived today, so we're just going off to do a really big shop, so while the shops are closed. Here they come. So we're just leaving Shawnee. Very nice port, great facilities, really, really cool spot, and heading on our way. Yay! So we're heading down straight ahead, but this is the offshoot back down towards Rems, which we will be coming back and going down on our return to winterise our boat in Chalon-on-Champagne.
Here's our first lock of the day. We've been sailing southwest from Shawnee to connect up with the Canal De Nord. It's a bit breezy today, so Amber's lining Martin Pêcheur nice and straight. There's our boatman, Tony, ready to spring into action. It's like a well-oiled machine, a Formula One pit crew.
tiré.
Stops
Pour les
everything.
alarmes.
It stops everything. Oh, next to cruise. Yep.
Phone. Le prochain lock?
Non, pas la prochaine, après.
Après.
Après son fini.
After the next one it finishes.
Okay.
À la...
So put phone numbers. Oh, no.
Non, le doc, il a écrit.
Yeah. Okay. So we get like okay, but for wait.
That's the phone, that must be what I phone.
Yeah.
And now we're going down. Bonne journée.
Merci.
So we are just coming up to our final lock for the day, and then tomorrow we're going to go up the Canal De Nord up towards Amiens. So we just have to return our remote control here.
Is this the right one, Linley?
Replace the remote control here. Yes, it says that. And if you were starting the journey, you'd be picking one up from there as well. And then he goes and pulls the cord. Here we are in the little wee port. Very nice. This fountain was erected in 1493 and then resurrected and restored in 1770. What was the other bit?
So it was improved during the war.
And improved during the war. Cool. That's quite something. And the base of the fountain is all lead lined. These are all the different, what would you call them, chisels for doing the stone. So you get all these different textures. That's cool.
Tools.
Yeah, they're like chisels, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a stone.
These are all fragments that have been found in restoring this cathedral, but they've worked out where each piece is from out of the actual facade of the building. Quite amazing. creme brulee. Oh wow, our little transformer's not coping with that. So creme brulee with a heat gun. Nothing like a Kiwi creme brulee. So this morning we're up and off early. We're going to head up the Canal De Nord, which is a great big canal with lots of commercial boats. So hopefully it'll all go smoothly. I'm going to try and get as far as we can before the turn off to Amiens.
C'est le matin pêcheur, on veut entrer l'écluse, on vient de quitter Pont-l'Évêque et on veut entrer pour aller à Amiens. Pardon, j'ai pas compris. Ok, merci.
Fantastic.
Just the door going up.
It's the guillotine.
Through the fog.
Yeah, that's it. We've hooked on and we've got our locks there and the guillotine door is shutting.
This is a big one.
So there aren't too many holds like this. You know, you've only got one. You can't do both ends of your boat, so you've just got to. We've got one from our stern and then one from our middle here, and hooking on. And then as the water comes up, we just rehook onto the next one and then onto the next one. This one's 5.8 meters high.
torch away. Sunshades on.
trucks out filling up the barges with wheat. Quite amazing. And you can smell it. It's definitely got a distinct scent. That's wicked. Wicked. And you can see how low it ends up when it's full. So we are quietly travelling up the Canal De Nord, and we're just going to go past this entrance to this canal here, which is actually closed, which is where we would have liked to have gone through. It would have been a lot quicker. And then we're going to go through here. So this is what they've blocked off. You're not allowed to go down there at all anymore. Put all big markers. So we're just discussing alligators and crocodiles, just because it's sort of got that feel. But this is the actual entrance to the old one, which you cannot go down anymore. It's all been blocked off, which is a shame, but just the way it is. This has been actually really nice coming up here, much better than we thought. Much nicer and hardly any traffic really. It's been good. Mark and Linley on the ropes for on our last lock of the day. Woohoo! Very good. Our spot for the night down this little side chute. It's got a lot of weed, but the water is actually very, very clear. Capitan is not there until 4:30, so we'll go and see him later tonight. And it's right next to a big campground and up in here, and there's a swimming pool, which sounds so nice. Listen to everybody swim. So just above the marina is a campground, and we've just had a lovely evening walk. And there are so many families here. It's the school holidays at the moment, and lots of families with gorgeous tents. And two crazy blokes. Oh, and you as well. It's been a great day. We've had a really good day, and we're just going to go and settle in for the night. It's been really nice, lovely day. The travel down the Canal De Nord was really good. No worries with the traffic or anything, because it's meant to be a lot heavier trafficked canal, but it was really good, no problems at all. So here we are in our spot for the night. It looks really grotty, but it's actually quite nice. The water is very clear underneath all that weed, and there is lots of fish. But there's a lot of boats that have been here for quite some time.
That weed is so thick, the birds walk on top of it.
Our morning delivery of bread and croissants and pain au chocolat. Yummy. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.